How's it, everyone? Welcome to day 11 of our craft beer advent calendar. Today, of course, I have my beer right here, as always, and I'm about to open it. So, as usual, if you haven't opened yours, this is your spoiler alert. Alright, inside we have the very lekker looking Marboneng Maverick from Smack Republic. I fucking love these cans. I think they are so cool. So I'm super happy. I knew what the beer was today and I'm super prepared. I have my hat, I have my glass, and I have Justin Kemp here from Smack Republic as well. How's it, Justin?
Hey, not too bad yourself, Elaine. Thanks for having us. Thanks for having Smack on. It's great to be part of the calendar.
Yeah, I'm excited. You have more merch than I do, man.
Yeah, that's one of the perks, eh? I do a monthly run to the merch store just to make sure. Got to get in there first before the guys buy them out.
Yeah. So actually, I love these glasses. I have the set of 3, and they are really quite amazing.
So what we've also got, and this is quite clever, we have in all of our range, we've got these little tester glasses. So there's the Marboneng Maverick. That glass is going to be too small for me today. So yeah, I've got my Smack glass ready for the tasting.
Oh, excellent. Yeah, those are quite cool because normally someone has like a little slip of paper and they've written down for you what you're tasting.
That's it.
Yeah, very lekker. Actually, I really do love it. I think you guys have really got that sort of graffiti, poppy colours. It's a thing that you associate with Smack Republic. So you like pulled through that branding all the way from glasses to caps to cans to, are we going to see a tap room at some point?
So it's in the pipeline, but yeah. So there's potentially. I don't want to give too much away, but 2022 we could see the rise of the Smack Republic tap room again. Location unknown. But it's certainly something we are working on in the background.
Fantastic. Oh, that's going to be great. Because I know you've got your 5 in your range, plus the Nut Ale and the elusive Doppelganger.
Oh, definitely. So, specifically with the dark beers, with the Nemesis, our Stout, and the Nut Brown, those are really going off well, off on the taps. And yeah, the Doppelganger, some insider info, we will be bringing it out again in winter. So hold out for that. The Doppelganger will be making an appearance again. Being a seasonal beer, and I mean, guys don't really want to be smashing stouts throughout the summer. It's more a winter appeal. So that's when we're going to be doing it. June, July 2022. We'll have the Doppelganger back. Yeah.
Doppelganger. Yeah.
Doppelganger.
Depends how many you have.
It depends on how many you have.
Okay. Speaking, all this talking, I want to drink this beer now. Shall we open?
No, definitely.
I like those eco rings. They're quite lekker.
Yeah, our turtle-friendly eco rings. Not that I'd eat it, but it is edible.
Depends how many beers you've had.
Yeah, also the Doppelganger, it all just depends on exactly how much you've had.
So the Marboneng Maverick is a saison.
Yeah.
And what I know about that is that it's a kind of a Belgian style, like a fruity kind of Belgian wit beer.
Yeah, so that's, saison, I think a wise man once said, it stands for season. So with the saison, you had the guys out in the European countries, when they brewed, they chucked everything in basically at the end of the season. Anything they had left over, they would chuck into the brew, and they'd wait it out until summer came again. So, it was fermenting for a really long time. And then that's when you got the true saison, meaning season, yeah. The Maverick specifically is we've got two major flavors, and you'll pick that up now, Elaine, is the nachi peels and the peppercorns. Those are the two major players there. So it's a very fruity beer, and pairs easily.
Yeah, I bet, yeah. So as I'm like sitting here listening to you talking about nachis and peppercorns, I can actually smell some fruity goodness coming off this beer. Well, I'm just absolutely a huge head on this. I think it might be from the temperature of my glass. So this is the Maboneng Maverick from Smack Republic, Saison, and I'm about to enjoy it with Justin Kemp. Cheers, man.
Cheers. Enjoy. Enjoy, guys.
Wow. Yeah. So you're definitely getting. If I didn't know it was nachi, I might not know. But you're definitely getting like a sweet citrus. So you know it's not grapefruit. You know, it's too sweet even for orange. So like some sweet citrus is there, and the spiciness, and like you can identify those smells of like the spicy sort of wit beer, hey?
That's it. And at the German Beer Festival, we actually ran a special specifically on the Saison, the Maverick, where we were getting rid of jugs of this. You know, it's sessionable. As much as it is that seasonal, that Belgium style beer, you know, the guys, and I mean that's what the guys are doing, is they're finding it sessionable. So, you know, it's no problem to smash 4 or 5.
Oh, easy, and it's like 4.1, eh?
Yeah, it's 4.1.
Yeah, I mean you can just chug this. It's like a local twist on a Belgian wit. It's delicious. So, do you actually add nachi peels and peppercorns?
Yes, yeah, it's part of the process. So those nachi peels go in with a reasonable amount of peppercorn as well, and I mean that's what gives us that seasonal flavour.
Yeah. So, you know, Justin, since you guys have released your canned range, I actually think your beers are tasting better.
Well, we did go through a bit of a metamorphosis. Wow, that's a big word, having a beer. So, you know, we had the bottles, and I mean they were doing well, but then us wanting to go out into the retail and go out into the market and chase it aggressively, we decided, you know, what's best for shelf life. So we did have a look at the recipes. We did tweak the recipes a bit. We did work with some serious experts on it. Got the taste just right, and 100%. We're finding that the beers are a lot crisper, smoother coming out of the cans.
Yeah. And I know from my own experience that shipping cans is much cheaper than shipping bottles, eh? Let's see. What do I know about Smack? I know that it was started by, was it 3 guys or 4 guys?
Yeah, it was 3 guys back in 2012. And they had the tap room out in Maboneng, which is the Maboneng Maverick. They did have a tap room out there, and that's where the brewery was. And then, you know, a few guys decided to leave. Eventually Khan in 2019, being mates with them, he then decided to buy the brand and buy Smack. He's steered the ship throughout. We four guys, all involved. It came from that vision, and Khan is now sharing it on a larger scale, and we'll see where we go from here. Like I said, 2022 I think is going to be a big year for Smack Republic.
Excellent. Yeah, you know, I know Smack was on the scene like maybe 10 years ago, and it had a bit of that cult following. Like it, even today, I think your page has just so many followers still from back then, and they were doing those sort of matte black bottles, and then suddenly they just like disappeared. And so when Smack reappeared, I think people were like, "Well, great! Like we've been missing these guys." And I feel like there's so much nice new energy being injected into the brand and the brewery. And I know you guys are on tap at is it Smack Pizza?
Yeah, we're at Smack Pizza. We're at a couple of restaurants as well. One of our big customers, and a shout out to them, is the Green Bar in Benoni, and down at the Glen Vista branch as well. So we've got a couple of kegs going through there. We've even got some cans out at some of the Spa Tops in the northern suburbs of Joburg. So yeah, it's we're getting there.
Yeah, no, I think it's been great. I remember when you guys launched your new website recently. That was amazing. I remember I was one of the people like trawling it for Easter eggs, And so tell me, if people want to buy your beer, how can they do that?
We have the website, mostly, at this point, online sales. Please, pop in there. We've got all our beers on the website. Our merch is also there. If you'd like a cap like Elaine's got, please, guys. Buffs, you name it, we got it. But yeah, check us out. There's also a brief history there to basically tell our story as well and who we are.
Nice. One last question is maybe a bit controversial. What do you think is the favorite, like the South African favorite smack beer?
Sure. So within the restaurant space, the Hillbrow Honey goes pretty well. That's our honey and rooibos ale. But what we've seen when it comes down to festivals, the guys are liking the Nut Brown. They love the Nemesis Stout. And our Bell, the Bree Street Bell does really well, which is our golden ale.
I think what you guys have done so well, and whenever I speak to Kona, I never forget to tell him how much I love the Nut Brown ale. I think you've managed to take a dark beer and just make it so approachable. Like, you can't say a bad thing about that beer, actually. Like, if you had to say something, you go like, oh, fuck, that's too dark for me, I don't like it. But when you taste it, it's a fantastic beer. So hats off to you guys. You've done a fucking great job. I think Smack is a brilliant brand. I'm really enjoying the reincarnation of your beers and your recipes. And all the best for 2022, guys.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, Justin. Thanks for joining, mate.
All right. Thanks so much, Elaine. Really appreciate it. Cheers. Guys, enjoy it.